But they're in the Discord, right? Everyone who's
everybody's in the Disky.
Alright. The Disky.
Oh, am I not in the Roll20?
You're in the Roll20. I see Roxy in it.
Oh.
It's Vars and Nayala. That's who we're missing.
Yeah. And there goes Roxy. So.
Yeah, I'm refreshed the page.
It doesn't hurt. Alright, let me remote myself a little bit. I will point out, because of when I initially thought we were playing with one less person, this may be a bit of a shorter session than usual.
That's good. It's all good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Alright. Post this in one more place. Are you here, Kuna?
I am.
Alright. Oh, I need MJN to hop in.
It's loading.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Alright, and then... Okay. Glad to see you are all here. It's been... The past 2 weeks have been... Yeah, have been a bit interesting in the real world.
Yeah, I feel that.
But
What's going on?
nothing, Craig. Absolutely nothing. Matt, what would it be like to be the guy who doesn't know what's happening?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? I've been living in my bunker.
That's a nice-ass bunker you got there. You know?
Wouldn't mind if I moved in.
Has good Wi-Fi.
I gotta imagine it's got the worst Wi-Fi. You can't even access Twitter.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
But yeah, I think today will be a fun little session. Do all sorts of things, maybe. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna get started unless anybody has something to say now. That should keep me from starting.
Send it.
Alright. Alright, so tonight, the gang finds himself in a new place where we last left off. Having saved Speaker Crannoc and Caer-Dineval, the gang hurried downstairs into the cistern to save his servants. Paddling through the icy water in the cistern, Roxy and Sorrin ran into Avarice, an albino tiefling who quickly began teasing the two of them. A powerful mage in her own right, she got tired of dealing with Roxy and Sorrin's questions, and began to start messing with them, especially when she launched Sorrin into the water and banished Balthazar when he ran up to attack her. Eventually, though, having had enough fun, Avarice teleported away, leaving the gang downstairs in the cistern, cold and injured. Eventually, the gang did find out where the servants were being kept and freed them. Afterwards, Speaker Crannoc held a party for the gang for beating the Knights of the Black Sword and recovering the grain kept from the townsfolk. It all ended with Denver getting the Speaker's sigil, and with the gang deciding to head over to Easthaven the next day. During the night, Correth fell into a trance where he found himself back in the Feywild, being asked to help deal with the great evil and its servant, Avarice, in order to complete his quest. Correth accepted this challenge as he somehow slept throughout all the night, and in the morning, the gang, along with Denver and Hlin, made their way to Easthaven. Once there, they quickly got a taste of the town when they witnessed the execution of the Red Wizard. As the townsfolk celebrated, the gang struggled to get answers for why he was executed, while Sorrin met members of his order in the crowd who wished to speak with him in private. Once settled down, the gang split off in order to get some leads and deal with their own personal issues. Balthazar and Nayala joined Denver in meeting with Speaker Danneth Waylen and Captain Imdra Arlaggath at Easthaven Town Hall, where they accepted a quest to find some missing fishermen out in the lake in exchange for one of the Red Wizard's magical items. After the meeting, Denver began to confide to Balthazar and Nayala about his own reasons for being in Icewind Dale, that of finding his missing sister, and that the Red Wizard Azan and Avarice were apparently her traveling companions at one point. At the Wet Trout Tavern, Roxy and Vars joined Hlin in finding information on where Sephak Kaltro, the cold-hearted killer, ran off to after being abandoned in the city. Talking with Scython, an information broker and owner of the Easthaven ferry, they learned from him that Kaltro wandered off from the city in order to settle down. Using their map, three of them figured out that he must have gone to Good Mead. And lastly, Sorrin and Correth went over to the Black Raven Monastery in Easthaven to speak with Gall and Ginter, two half-elf monks of the Order. There, Sorrin learned that his teacher and mentor, Silas, was there about a month ago, but they had not seen him since. They told Sorrin that Silas went off with a woman by the name of Lantomir in order to put an end to the Everlasting Rime. They did offer Sorrin use of their skiff to make up for the fact that they did not have any more information. And, following all that, the gang regrouped at their inn, where they decided to head out in the morning onto the lake to find the missing fishermen. Before the night was up, however, Balthazar and Nayala went to participate in a seance with Ronaldo, another patron of the inn. During the seance, the White Lady of Easthaven came to them and informed Nayala and Balthazar that there is evil afoot in the city, and also that Nayala is on the right path as well. Lastly, she warned Nayala that one of her compatriots is not who they appear to be. What will the gang do next with this information? And how will the quest to find the missing fishermen go? Find out now on The Sun Never Rises. Let's see, will the music... Okay, music's playing. So, you all awaken in the White Lady Inn. Pretty nice sleep, way better than your sleep back in Caer-Dineval. Well, actually not everybody's here, because Sorrin is currently at the monastery, sleeping with Gall and Ginter. But you all begin to awake, including Correth, who, Correth felt maybe there was a reason that he wasn't going to be here in the morning, but he just decided to just be here. Alright, you're up first though, Correth. What would you like to do?
I'll just go down and sit at a table and order some breakfast.
Alright. Vars, when you wake up this morning, that putrid smell that you kept smelling in the city appears to be gone. You take out the pieces of paper you stuffed into your nose during the night. And for once, things smell pleasant, even with Balthazar sleeping next to you in the same room. I don't know if Vars wants to say something or if he's muted on mic on purpose. Balthazar, you're also awake now. Oh boy.
Funny.
Alright.
Sure. Give him a second, or...
No, we're gonna just keep going. Balthazar, you're awake. Vars seemed awake, but then he, yeah.
He's still out. He's kind of phasing in and out, You know how some mornings.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, I just wake up and let him be, and I'll go join Sorrin. Is it Sorrin?
Correth.
Correth.
Yeah.
Correth down at the in the inn.
Alright.
Ask him what's morning. What's going on?
The usual.
Order breakfast. Eat in silence.
Alright. Alright, well...
Respectful silence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nayala, you're up next, or you wake up next. It was a little bit of a rough sleep, given the events that happened last night, but you feel a bit better right now. Anything you wish to do?
I guess I'll go downstairs.
All right,
Get some breakfast. Yeah.
and
Good.
you do just that. Come downstairs, get that breakfast. It's act like legit breakfast, not just like mush, but like some cereal. I believe cereal's a thing. I guess. Maybe.
They got Captain Crunch in this joint?
I don't know if that would exist. Maybe they get like a
Something similar.
yes,
Plain oats.
plain oats with a bunch of sugar dumped in it. That's what you're
Do
eating.
they have raisin bran? Ask me for
Fuck
bran.
raisin.
They got raisin, they
You
got
better
bread.
have raisin
They got
bran.
shredded wheat.
They got shredded wheat. They got raisin.
Oh yeah, I love shredded wheat.
Augers.
I
Roxy,
hate all cereal.
yes. All right. Roxy, you're awake at this point too now.
It's my wake up noise.
Anything you wish to do?
No.
All right. Roxy just chills in her room.
No, she she comes downstairs and she is like sorry, I have to it's been 2 weeks since I haven't done this voice.
It's fine.
How y'all doing?
Doing alright.
This fine morning.
It's not my.
Y'all got shredded wheat in here? Oh fuck yeah.
I am going to town on my shredded wheat.
Oh yeah, give me some of that.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. The innkeeper gets you some shredded wheat. Vars, now you are actually awake, and as I mentioned before, that putrid smell appears to be gone right now.
Ah, that is so much better. I can only hope it stays that way. Now, it's time to go look for some raisin bran.
And Vars, you do go down. You ask for that weird concoction, so the innkeeper gets you some shredded wheat, some raisins, and tells you to just go nuts with it.
Ah, that'll do. Thank you.
Alright. Denver walking down at this point too. Oh, glad to see you're all awake. I'm assuming we're just gonna wait for Sorrin then and his buddies to head out on the boat.
Yeah, did we work out a time to meet?
My
This was morning.
my assumption was morning, and then Sorrin and his crew would walk over at that point. Speaking of which, Sorrin, you are. Well, you were actually up before Gall and Ginter.
Yeah, because
You're
of the trance. So
Yep, you're a full elf, they're only half elf.
like after the trance, after that, I think it's like 4 hours in the trance you have to be in.
Yeah.
I just spent the rest of the time just like lightly sparring with like a training dummy, maybe.
That you do as the two of them get up, decked out in their winter gear, holding some bags with them too, and some fishing rods. Are you set to go, Sorrin?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I just land one last roundhouse kick on the dummy.
Alright.
Walk over, throw my coat on.
Alright. Well, we'll go meet with the rest of your party, and then we'll take you over to our little ship. And,
Great.
Yeah. Alright. And you do that, just that. Not too many people out in the morning, people getting ready to do business and whatnot. But, it's not as bustling as it was yesterday, given everything that happened yesterday. But, eventually, Sorrin and Gall and Ginter walk in. About, probably half hour after you guys have started eating breakfast and all that.
So they walk into the tavern.
Oh, the inn, yes.
Yeah. All right. I guess. Are we ready to? Everyone ready to head out?
I am ready.
Adventure.
Any last business to take care of while we're here, or are we just gonna zip on out?
I'll take a They got any hot beverages here?
They have coffee.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
where are we going?
I'll take
This is
some
out
of
of
that walk.
character. Where are we going?
Going on
We're
a
going
boat.
to the dock
Oh.
to get on the skiff that my two buddies own.
Do I know where it is? Or I could probably find it if I needed to. The docks?
I mean, the docks, it's pretty obvious where the docks are given by... Like, you guys are right here, and, like, you're already pretty close to the water. It's just parts of it are completely frozen over.
Yeah.
Essentially, though, Rox...
It's more just like we're looking for our buddy's boat, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's the only question.
Cool.
Yes. So Denver... what was
I
it?
got something I need to do real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alright.
So I'm gonna have Roxy go to where the red wizard was burned.
Alright, so... That's essentially right by Town Hall over here. So...
Mhm.
You can get there pretty quickly. Maybe about, like...
What's left? Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What's left over?
Honestly, at that point, nothing's really there. Like, it seems like some people have already kind of come in and cleaned it up. Like, you see a guy sweeping where the ashes were, like just cleaning.
Do I see his hat anywhere?
You currently do not.
Hmm.
Also, how would you know about the hat unless Nayala and Balthazar told you?
Well, I saw the hat.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, the hat was definitely there. I think that it's whether or not
His hat. He was burning with his hat, and
Yeah.
it
I
looked
don't know
fine.
the significance
Like
of
it
it.
wasn't
But
burning.
Okay, yeah, I guess you would not know the significance of the hat, but you definitely saw that was a nice hat, and then,
it didn't burn.
Alright, but
I don't
unfortunately...
even know what happened with Nayala and Balthazar. I just knew that his hat was cool.
Yeah. Fortunately, the red
Oh,
wizard...
trust me, we were all pining over that hat.
I'm gonna ask that guy if he knows where the hat is. Hey, do you know where that red wizard guy's hat is? You know, like where it went to?
Red wizard's hats, says the janitor as he looks at you. Oh, I guess... Well, they took all the stuff down that wasn't ash. They probably just locked it up in the town hall basement.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
no problem, man. As he just continues to keep on sweeping. Alright, so... At this point, the rest of you begun leaving the White Lady Inn. I'm assuming you walk back over to Roxy after finding out that news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we just head on over.
Yeah, as Gall and Ginter...
Following the dudes.
Yeah. Alright, Gall and Ginter, two half-elves, kind of dressed similarly to Sorrin, but, you know, all more or less kind of like same robes, but all white. Have, like, two, like, amulets with the same sigil that Sorrin has, like, patched onto his clothes. And, they look basically almost similar. You can kind of tell they're twins. And I'll just switch the page over to here. The guys take you over to kind of the far end of the docks. As you see one of the skiffs in the water. When Gall pipes up. Here we are, our good ship, Nevermore. Alright, so... Sorrin, how much did you tell them about why you guys are going out onto the water? Was it for Denver's quest, or did you just say you needed the boat?
Yeah, all I told them was that we just need the boat.
Alright. They look to you, Sorrin, and is like, where are we heading exactly? We can go fishing out towards the east, but being towards the coastline can be a little bit dangerous.
So where are we going out into the...
Well, I think that the hint we would get, or the clue we were given, was that the people we're looking for would be along the coastline. I think.
Yeah, Denver pipes up. Oh, it's funny you mentioned that, because that's kind of where we need to go. And
I say, perfect.
the two of them look to each other and is like, I guess that's alright. you usually wouldn't fish out there, but given the conditions, given the eternal night frozen lake, or mostly frozen lake.
I look at the party and then to them. I don't think we're looking to go fishing.
Yeah.
As Ginter is finished putting all the fishing equipment on the boat, it's kind of like, I'm sorry, what was that? But at that point,
nothing. You're good. You're good, Ginter. Keep going. You're doing great.
I've never fished before.
why?
Fishing won't hurt as we go. To be fair,
All
it
right.
might hurt. I don't know enough about fishing.
Okay, so you all pile onto the boat. It's a little bit of a tight fit with about. There's like 9 of you, yeah. Luckily, the max is 10 though, so you guys will be fine.
Maybe we do put the fishing gear off the boat.
Ginter puts it towards the back, where it would be.
It's like, Ginter, how bad do you want to be fishing right now?
I mean, I like to fish, and I just.
Cool.
I mean,
Well,
we have about 4 rods.
We got space.
Yeah.
4 rods.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah. Gall steers the boat towards out east on the coastline. Ginter does pull out, one of the rods. He kind of looks. I know Roxy, you mentioned fishing, so he goes up to you and kind of tells you a little bit about how things work out here. So, I don't know how it works where you're from, but there's 2 ways to kind of fish out here. One is, go by boats, sit, basically go out to like sit somewhere, put the rod in, and hope to get a trout. The other way is usually ice fishing, which is why we have some of these tools. As he goes into the bag and pulls out what appears to be like kind of a rudimentary drill. So you would go out onto the lake, make a little hole, put your rod, basically set up camp there, and just kind of go fishing like that. Ever play that game Ice Licks, Vivian?
No.
Oh, okay, then you won't get that. I feel like some of the people
I know what an ice fishing drill is, though.
Yeah, I've seen this type of thing. I don't know what game you're talking about.
Alright, it's just some of the people I think we follow, I feel like I've played Ice Licks before, which is that fishing. I think MJN, you've seen people play Ice Licks before, haven't you?
Fuck yeah, bud.
There you go. See. Alright, glad I wasn't.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, I knew.
Yeah, I've also seen Justin and Jasky and Paws play a lot of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Ginter does offer anybody who wants to try and fish, a rod. He only has 3 more he can really spare.
I'll give it a whirl. I've never fished before, but I'll give it a shot.
Alright. Anyone else?
We have to stop to do it.
Well, now I'm thinking of another game we've played called Sea of Thieves, where I've seen one of the people in this call right now fish on a moving boat before, so
many a time.
Yeah.
I would love to do some ice fishing.
Alright. He hands a rod to Vars, and he looks to you,
I'll
Balthazar.
take one as well.
Alright, he gives the last one.
No. Go for it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna take it out of concession.
Yeah, usually we do wait for the boat to stop, but given that we're by the coastline, we're going slow enough on the coast to at least try this, though. And, I don't really know what you guys are looking for exactly, but, if we do stop, we can go ice fishing, which would probably be the better way to do this rather than be on the boat. Alright, so, can I have Roxy, Vars, and Sorrin roll me a survival check? Alright. Roxy, Vars, given, both moving and the fact that you guys don't really have a ton of experience, you kind of just throw the line out there, and then you have to kind of quickly reel it back in, not really find anything in a short amount of time. Sorrin, however, does get lucky and is able to pull up a small, blue fish, though.
Oh, what a cute little critter.
Yeah.
I'll take the fish off. And I'm gonna look to Gunter and say, I mean, do you want this?
It's honestly not that big, so I mean, might as well just toss it back for now. You don't get the good trouts unless, you know, you'll know a good trout when you see it. As he starts doing hand gesturing, you know, like this is the size you have to go.
I'll throw it back, and I'll like put the pole out to Balthazar, and say, yeah, your turn.
I'll give it a shot.
All right. Ginter also
Can I
not.
also
Make one survival check.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna say Ginter was not able to catch anything. Balthazar, on the other hand, he just like you scan the horizon, throw your line out there, attaching the bait beforehand, goes out, and then like a minute later you start reeling in, and given your strength as well too, it is a pretty easy fight for you to win as you pull up a much bigger redfish though, like.
I'm a natural.
It's like Ginter's like, that you are. If you like, I can keep it in the cooler for right now.
Alright, nope.
Right, he takes.
Looks like dinner.
He takes the fish. He does the thing where he does whack the fish on the side of the boat a couple times to like actually kill it.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You guys have never done that? Okay. I feel like that's like I'm pretty sure that's an actual fishing thing people have to do.
I've never been fishing in a boat, so.
Oh, really? Damn.
Feeding the fish on. I don't know. I have no idea.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I'm just surprised when he does it. Like, oh, I feel like there's better ways to do it, but fine.
Well, it's unless you're gonna snap the fish's neck, then probably one of the better ways to do it. As he deposits.
But I am beaming with pride.
Yeah. About an hour goes by as you guys do, head further out east as Gall points out from the, where he's steering. He's like, hold on a minute, what's that out there? And as you guys look, you guys see a rowboat that bobs untethered in the water amid some small ice floes, not far from the cliffs that abut the shoreline. The mouth of 4 caves dot the snowy cliffside. One of these caves is at water level, and the others are elevated about 20 to 30 feet above the frozen lake. You hear a sound coming through these caves, almost as if it's like a moan, like, oh. And can I have you all roll me perception checks?
Oh, Balthazar.
But I did get that fish, so.
And Nayala, you too. Alright. Roxy and Vars. Vars, because your nose is more attuned to things, I guess, and Roxy, you're able to kind of... It's something you've always smelled like, that smells familiar to you. You can swear that you smell out there towards those caves something delicious. Like Roxy, you remember, Mom, like at home cooking you a nice hearty stew, and you're thinking, damn, that was some good stew. Is that stew?
That does smell like stew.
Who's stew?
I just start walking up.
Well, you're kind of on
the boat. You can see the water.
Yeah, literally off the boat. Yeah.
So you guys see, so on the left side is this capsized rowboat. Well, not capsized, this rowboat. And then towards the right, on actually walkable ground, like on ice, is these caves. Gall actually brings the boat to a stop, weighs anchor, because he doesn't want to, if he gets too close to the shoreline, he's going to crash the ship or damage the ship. He's like, this is odd. Who would leave a perfectly good rowboat out here?
Probably someone who went missing.
Denver kind of pipes up. I would think so as well. Let me see, does Denver have anything to... All right. Denver is going to
Maybe they're like. So there's this. So listen, okay. Listen. I think there's someone in those caves over there.
Well, I mean, we're here to find missing fishermen, and this doesn't work.
We found an empty boat, so.
Yeah, Denver basically pointing out towards the rowboats, cast dancing lights as these 4 little lights kind of circle around it so you guys have a better view of it. Anybody who wants, you can make a perception check on the boat. See what's there. Alright, I guess nobody cares about the boat.
No, I was just playing because I kept hearing someone dropping in and out, so I didn't want to like make any.
Oh.
Yeah, I think my voice thing is acting up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll so we can like hop off the boat and walk along the ice. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, you can walk on the ice. Towards the cave. The robot is out more into the water. That's why. Denver cast dancing lights to see if like there was anything on the boats of like, see what exactly was on there.
Is there like anything? If I was to throw a rope at it, could I like catch it on anything? Like on the boat to pull it over?
You're describing to me trying to lasso the rowboat.
Well, yeah, just try to like lasso something on it so I can pull it towards our boat without having to get into the water or anything.
Ooh.
How far away is it? May I ask?
Yeah, I guess that's a good question too.
It's about 50, 60 feet towards so out on the water, kind of drifting off a bit though.
What is the range on a thrown on like a javelin?
It should say on your character sheet. I'll open. That's hand axe, javelin.
Hand axe would work too.
Yeah, 30 to 120. So you are in range to throw a javelin at it without having to take disadvantage. So.
All right. How about we tie the rope around my javelin, and then I try and hit the boat with the javelin. Like impale it so we can pull it in, like fishing. I'm very good at that.
Cool. So I guess I'm not the strongest person, but I do have aim, so I don't know if I'd be the best to throw the javelin into something.
What roll would that be?
I would make you, assuming you tie a rope to your javelin, I would make you roll basically roll to hit with the javelin, and I gotta basically whatever you get is if you pierce the boat or if you like miss it.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm down to try.
Alright. So Balthazar quickly ties a rope to the javelin, throws at it, and with a 16 you do manage to hit it.
Alright, and then we just start pulling it in.
Yeah, I don't think there's no way you would destroy the boat with a javelin, so it's actually pretty easy to pull because there's no people on it. It's not going against you. And as you pull the javelin up towards you, Balthazar, you see the boat. Yeah, on its side is written Buncho Knuckleheads. That appears to be the name of the rowboat. There are about 4 oars, 4 sets of fishing tackle, about a dozen empty beer bottles too.
Well, it's like Vars has been in this boat.
Yes.
I just start holding my head.
Yeah. Ginter does pipe up. Well, it looks like, I guess whoever was here their party got a little bit tipsy. And Roxy, you said you smelled something coming over from those caves. Is that correct?
Yeah. Pretty sure someone's in there.
I don't know much about getting drunk, but I'm assuming if I got drunk and smelled something delicious, maybe I would head over to it too.
Well, I can definitely tell you that's where I'm headed. So.
Yeah, I'll hop off the boat as well.
All right.
Vars, are you drunk already? Vars, it's so early.
I didn't pour mead into my or ale into my cereal. It's fine.
All right, so Gall and Ginter elect to stay behind and watch the boat. Also, get a little bit more fishing done. But Denver is hopping off with you guys onto the ice. Oh, this should be exciting then. Let's head over. Let's go check out these caves. As you guys.
I'm going to draw my weapon as we approach the cave.
All right.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Let me put on some music.
Sure.
You are all over on the left side, by the way.
See.
All right.
This is like it might be a pretty big map.
Yeah. As you guys walk on the ice up towards the caves, you have to do a little bit of a climb up off the lakeside, but it's not too hard. As you get here, you can kind of tell one is a little bit slippery, given the ice. Luckily, Gall and Denver has crampons, which are basically things you attach to your snow boots to like stick them in the ice for ice climbing. So you guys take a minute, like a couple minutes to put those on, so then maybe go slipping around. And as you walk up, you see this kind of barren cliffside with these kind of cave-like openings in it, along with the icy path continuing on further this way.
Where does the smell come strongest from? Which one of the caves?
That's kind of the weird part, Roxy. The smell seems to be kind of just around this area, though. And I will say, not everybody else, maybe not as powerful as Roxy and Vars, but you can smell there's something, good in the air. Like, if I had to describe it, imagine like you're cooking something in the kitchen, but all the doors are closed, and because of that, like, all of the smell and smoke is kind of encapsulated in.
So does it smell? Is it like a good smell, or is this like a? Okay.
It smells really good.
Strange.
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go to. I'm just gonna pick one at random and go towards it. I'm gonna go to this one.
All right. So you start walking up that way. Do make me an athletics check to just climb the cliffside. It's not too difficult though, so not a high DC. With a 13, you do pass as Roxy.
I'll go as well, so no one goes alone.
All right. Give me an athletics check, please. Sorrin.
Athletics. Oof. Okay.
All right. The two of you make your way up. Roxy, do you have dark vision? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
The two of you see the cave kind of continuing on down this way.
So it's like dark. Is it like dark?
It's pretty dark in here. There is light coming in from the roof. Like these, it's a pretty high ceiling, but there are holes like within, like this like the cave ceiling tops.
Just because I can, I'll also go ahead and cast dancing lights, and I'll just have the lights follow us as we walk.
All right. So you have dancing lights casting now too, as they begin to kind of light up the area. How far does that go out to?
It's 120 feet on the range, and I'm pretty sure I can have them follow.
Yeah, I'll say it goes back. You guys do come up to a fork in the path. You guys can move yourselves up there if you do actually continue to go up that way. What are the rest of you doing as you watch two of your companions go up that way?
I yell in, should we follow you or no?
I'll yell back. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Or you
It
can go
sounds scary to all start finding the different holes.
I'm just thinking about the last time me and Roxy went off alone and met like some super powerful mage.
All right.
Listen, Roxy just goes on her own. She just goes. She just forgets that other people are here just because she's so used to being on her own.
All right.
She just starts walking.
Denver will join Balthazar. roll me athletics check, Balthazar, as you're doing this. I just want to... yeah, you easily get up there.
Yeah.
You can put yourselves up with them. Vars, Correth, and Nayala, explain to me the process for how you guys go up this different path.
Well, I'm already tipsy, so I kind of just stumble up this little incline
Alright.
and hope for the best.
Yes, Correth?
I was basically waiting to see how everyone else went, and I was just gonna go with the group that had the least people.
Alright. And Nayala? I guess Nayala just joined the two of you for the fun of it. Alright. Three of you roll me athletics check. This is actually... This isn't actually as big of a climb as, like... This one was a little bit harder, but... Actually... So, I was going to say, what you actually would pass with a 5, but a 2 is...
Wow! Am I just watching them like slide back down?
No. Correth actually, like, Correth is like scrambling, like, like it's like the climb of his life, but he does make it up. While Vars just continues to just slide, like, back down.
How tall is the embankment?
Can you send me a line, please?
I'll extend some of the hemp rope down to him.
Alright. Roll me an athletics check with advantage, Vars, and hopefully you don't get those rolls again. You.
Thank God for that advantage.
Alright.
Oh, you rogue.
I mean, that's dex based, not athletics is strength. Yeah.
You asked me to do acrobatics, and I got you.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's why I was like, ooh, athletics. Oh.
Hey, you're all doing pretty well, except for some two people.
Yeah,
but
we did. We made it.
all right. So, wasn't expecting this to happen, but you know I enjoy either way. Before we get to the three of you, we're gonna go back to the four over here. Balthazar and Denver have joined you now. Roxy and Sorrin. Denver is
I'm
appreciative.
gonna go this way.
Yeah, Denver is appreciative of the
Okay.
dancing lights as Roxy just takes charge and heads over this way.
I'm just gonna keep following.
All right,
Yeah, I guess so.
Roxy, you find yourself in essentially it's kind of an interesting looking room because there's these three pillars of like ice here. That moaning sound you can definitely hear here again, like or oh. I'm not good at. I clearly don't know how moaning sounds, as you can tell. But these pillars look interesting as there appear to be minerals in them because they shine like they're basically ice pillars with like things in the ice, and that's what makes them look really nice. Yeah, that rhymed. I'll just have Denver because he's smart boy with a 13. That is actually decent enough. Why, there are minerals in these pillars.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, anything we wish to do here? I'm not seeing
Not
any
really.
missing fishermen here. As Roxy, you just continue to also press forward, the dancing lights also following along. You come across another fork, one going this way and the other going that way.
This way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're just still moving.
Yeah, you guys are still moving. Roxy,
It'd be like that.
you enter this room, and you appear to see in this little cave here some stick figure drawings, carved into like the northern wall here. Though they're like, it is basically how you would imagine like a stick figure being drawn. There's like a bunch of things kind of happening in the scene. Can I have? I'm assuming Sorrin followed too, correct?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Can I have the four of you roll me history checks as you look at these cave drawings?
Oh, fuck yeah, I love history.
History.
Ooh, now good.
Ooh, I have some history. There you go.
All right, and I'll have Denver roll too. All right. Roxy,
Plus
Balthazar,
6 to history.
Yes. You know, these cave drawings are like, a little bit funky looking, but they look alright. Sorrin, you're able to tell that in these drawings that these aren't just like regular people. They appear to be giants of all sorts. Yeah.
Okay.
And in these drawings, you see these giants going into like, there appear to be like these little like wave things on the cave drawn, and you realize that's water. That these giants are coming here into the water, and the water is giving off like in the drawings like kind of those like symbols you would see for fire, like hot water, or as you kind of put it together in your mind, like a hot spring.
Okay.
This is the hot spring episode. No, Avon, no!
No, it's not.
That's illegal.
Denver then pipes up. I've heard stories of frost giants coming to hot springs at the end of their lives. A funny little thing, giants made of frost going to a warm area to die. It's really freaky, actually. Why would they draw this here, though?
Does this chamber look like it was like giant sized? Like is the ceiling very high up?
The ceiling's like at least 50 feet high up.
Okay.
And this is like, it's a bit of a narrow passageway at times, but like height-wise, you guys are like super fine.
In the cave that we are, can I look for like any tracks or any type of moved snow or anything?
You can give me a survival check. 22. Honestly, it seems like you were like the first guys here in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
On to the other team. Sorry, let me lower that music volume a little bit. Correth, Nayala, Vars. The cave goes down this way. Who among you, the three of you, have dark vision?
I do.
I don't.
Alright.
I have a torch, though.
Alright, do you light the torch?
Yes.
Alright. You guys are able to see as you continue down the path. Seems to lead into some sort of hobble. You're not sure what. You go down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna make a roll for something. This will be a basic one. Alright. Now you walk in deeper with your torch as you find... appears to be a dire wolf. But it is currently asleep. Because when I rolled that perception check to see if you noticed the three of you, you rolled badly. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at killing direwolf. Pretty sure.
Can I see anything shiny amongst these bones?
Roll me a perception check.
I'd love to.
Alright. 14. Honestly, just bones, like, mostly animal types from what you can tell. Yeah, he seems to be... see, like, if anything, he has, like, in his mouth, like, a nice bone with some meat on it that he, I guess, was eating.
I don't see anything of value, but he might have eaten the thing. So, do you want to?
Does it look like there's any other like pathways or anything?
You roll me a perception check too.
Good at that.
9.
So good.
I mean, you actually have like you have a positive in it, so it's not the worst for you. But
Yeah, you don't have negative.
Look, I also had positive with Terlin. Just one.
that's true.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, you're not seeing any other entrances. It just seems like this is the wolf's den.
I'm just saying, I'd be down to give it a good stabbing.
I mean, there's no reason for us to go through there. We could just turn back and join
It's
the
peaceful in its
others.
own den. We're the one intruding on its space here.
Y'all are no fun. Let's start walking.
Alright, you guys begin to head back. I won't make you roll to get down. It's kind of basically you just slip and slide your way down.
How tall is it?
This is about a 20-foot kind of slide.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a lot shorter to get up compared to, like, the peaks over here.
This one over
So,
Alright.
you guys want to take path C?
here. I guess.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Alright, athletics check the three of you to climb up.
Can I this time instead, like, do a somersault flip up and use acrobatics? 'Cause
I'd like to do that too.
Okay, alright. You go climbing athletics up. Unfortunately, Correth is sliding down, and I will have, with a nat 1, you're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you
Oh.
fall ungracefully back onto the water.
Fall down the stairs.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and extend some room.
Alright. You extend
Thank you.
extend the rope. Athletics with advantage, Correth. You know, I will be nice. With a 9, and this takes a good amount of time and effort. You drag Correth up. Why am I doing that? I shouldn't be doing that. As at this point, the four of you in the cave hear the sounds of someone panting and grunting as if they're being pulled up on a rope.
Forge ahead, shall we?
Could be other people. Should be cautious.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
All right.
So are we just still standing here right now?
I'm assuming you were talking
I
a little
mean, I
bit
don't
about
see why we need to stand here.
talking about giants.
Yeah, I was just probably me and Denver were probably just talking about the cave drawing.
All right. And as Denver begins to lead the way out, he runs into you guys.
Oh, hey, fancy meeting you guys.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Oh, hi.
What y'all do?
Seems that those meet up.
We met a direwolf. We said hello, and then we walked away.
Puppy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm now very aware of what would have happened had Roxy been there.
Yep. All right. Yes. On our end, we found a passageway with pillars, with minerals in it, and some cave drawings over here of frost giants going to a hot spring.
To die.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna actually, say hello. I'm gonna get walking back down towards the path that we didn't take. the
Yeah,
first
I
time.
almost. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you all begin to make your way there. I will say, Sorrin, you were the first one there, so
Yeah.
I will reveal the area. You keep moving forward. As you keep moving forward, Sorrin, that smell of that delicious stew is becoming more pertinent as you make your way up there. Also, I'm assuming Vars and Nayala are also following, or who knows? Yeah. And you come across, as I will light all of this up in a moment, you come across this bridge right here, Sorrin. It's a stone bridge, but there's a lot of ice to it. And as you look, there's a bit of a drop, but you see essentially kind of more ice around you.
Are my dancing lights still up?
They are.
A minute.
They are. I mean, it's a cantrip. You can recast it if you want to.
Yeah.
And they point out that there's something out this way too.
I'm gonna. So you said this bridge is like super icy?
It is very icy, yes.
I'm gonna point that out to everybody.
All right. So we
So
want to
we're
go one
gonna-
at a time then.
Maybe rope up. Yes, in case someone. Well, if someone falls, I don't know if we want to take everybody with us. So.
I say just take it one at a time. Take it slow.
Alright, I'll go first then.
Alright, make me an acrobatics check.
Oh. I'm supposed to be good at this.
And you are good at this, as
Hey.
you are able to slide your way across without any issues.
Like a super dope monk slide.
Mhm.
Actually, I probably could have just long jumped that, honestly.
Alright, anyone else crossing the bridge?
Yeah.
Alright, acrobatics now.
Uh-huh.
A 14. Yeah, that will work as you're able to get across as well.
-2.
I'll turn and like kind of have like my hands out, see if I can try to catch anybody if they get like if they're sliding too far or whatever. If I can,
Alright, you can
like
do
where I am ish.
Alright, you can
Like
do
try
that.
to help them like, catch up on my side.
Alright, you can do that as Nayala continues further in. Anyone else want to cross right now?
I shall.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check, Correth.
Oh.
Alley-oop! As
Oh. Oh no.
as Correth, as you begin.
As I find myself falling, I'd just like to face step over.
Okay, alright, with your reaction, you teleport yourself right over here.
I was like about to dive in.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
It's
I
okay.
just coughed myself.
Okay, it's not. I will point out it's not a crazy drop, but it's like if you fall, you're gonna land on ice, and that's probably gonna hurt you. So,
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna cross now.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Now you.
Balthazar, I'm gonna say for the sake, however, for flavor's sake, you saw Correth falling, and you're like, "I got you, Correth," as you jump over,
Yes.
but then Correth teleports away, and you end up just face planting into the ground for a total of six bludgeoning damage as you smack into the ice.
Tease him. Tease him. All right.
That's good.
Couldn't be me.
Oh, yo, down. Are you alright down there?
Yeah. Been better, but
I believe it.
not bad. Not bad.
All
I don't
right.
know how I'm gonna get back up, or what happens now.
Yeah. What is your dark vision range, by the way?
Dark vision.
Yeah.
Hold on. 60 feet.
Okay. I can highlight some of this area up for you a bit as people decide if they're gonna take it the cross or not. Sorry, one moment. There we go. You see that you're in some sort of kind of icy water pathway though, and yeah, it continues both down and up.
I have a question.
What is it, Roxy?
How fragile does the pathway look? Does it look like, I don't know, if I jam the spike into it, would it collapse?
You mean the bridge or the ice?
bridge.
It looks pretty sturdy. It's like decent stone. It would take some time and effort to really make it fall apart.
Cool. I'm gonna use one of my my pitons and my hammer to jam a spike into the ice and attach my rope to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna climb down with my rope to Balthazar.
All right, so you decide to join Balthazar down below.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I mean, hey, if you want to come back up here, we got a rope now. We're good.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say before these guys start walking into this pathway, Vars, do you stay up there? Do you cross the bridge, or do you head on down with them?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pimp walk across the bridge.
All right, acrobatics.
Famous last words.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to. Can I try and prepare just
Oh,
in
no, I
case
want-
anyone's about to fall? I just be
I
like, hey.
wanted to try and catch him.
All right, you can both. What kind of roll? First of all, the three. I need the three of you to roll an initiative to see who exactly is going first as Vars falls.
Oh,
Okay.
Vars, you and me in initiative 2 to see if you're falling faster than No, Roxy, you notice Vars has currently slipped off the ice. How do you try to
Okay.
catch him?
I want to run over as fast as I can and catch him with my arms, I guess. I don't know. Just try to catch him I don't know. Just try to catch him.
All right.
like
Can't wait.
holding out my arms and try to catch him as he's falling.
Roll me a
I guess.
dex check as you go over there and jump up to catch him.
Okay, please, I want this to be cool.
Vars, I'm assuming your AC is higher than a 9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Roxy, you're quick on the draw as you go height. As you jump up, Vars is too fast as you miss him as you try and hug him with your arms. And then proceeds to smack into the ground butt first. For a total of... Oh, what do you know? Another 6 bludgeoning damage too. How about that?
I meant to do that. I wanted to take this path up.
There was a rope, though.
But this,
You landed on your butt.
but this was falling with style.
Yeah.
True.
Let me see. What does Denver have? What does Denver want to do? He doesn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna call over to Denver. You think you can make it?
I'm not the most dexterous like some of you. I think I'll head on down with the 4 of them on the rope.
mean,
down.
Probably for the best.
Can he just jump right into my arms?
He'll slide on the rope, and then when
Ah.
he sees you with your hands out, he will just jump towards you. So
All right.
Aww.
Yeah. he's not gonna risk getting his ass hurt though for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for starters, Nayala, Correth, and Sorrin, you guys have made your way into this little passageway. You can continue forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that's not the thing I need. Here it is. You find
I
this
see.
abandoned campsite. As the description says, the cave contains an abandoned campsite. There appears to be a bedroll, kind of just laying out here, an old campfire, and some notes.
What are the notes say?
Alright. I'll put on this music for his Sorrin. You pick it up.
What?
Actually, wait. Can any of you read Dwarvish?
Oh,
Hold on, I can't remember what languages I took.
I cannot.
I cannot.
I can!
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sorrin,
Okay,
you...
I'll hand the notes to you.
Yeah, Sorrin, you pick up the notes, you can read it, and then you hand it over to Nayala. Nayala. There appears to be some old diary notes, but you can tell from what you can pull out. One of the passages talks about how, oh, these caves are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings on the wall suggest that the giants came here to drown themselves. They used the hot spring as a sacrificial pool. Another one reads about how the wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. Towards the back, in one more readable passage, you find out something that says, I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. Egad, that horrible cackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return.
Professor Egad.
Wonder if he made it out.
Nah, he never made it out of Luigi's mansion.
Alright.
So there's some evil granny
Luigi,
living in here.
I don't know that it's a granny, but somebody that seems like or sounds like.
Just gonna look around for anything. Is there anything out of the ordinary, like besides the abandoned camp?
Perception check.
Like maybe more cave dwellings or.
15. Honestly, not much. Roll me a survival check, Sorrin. 7. Yeah, you can't really figure out much here.
Well,
Alright, for our 4 compatriots who are on the ice, Vars, Roxy, Balthazar, and Denver, you continue northwards or southwards?
I'm going north.
Alright.
I like that. I like Roxy's decision making.
Yeah,
I'm doing that as well.
you guys will all make your way north. as you get up further and further, you can tell that that smell is getting stronger and stronger. Luckily, Denver casts his dancing lights to help ease his pathway. Even though the rest of you actually can see here pretty easily.
Just him.
Yeah, he needs it.
him.
So you make your way up for a good. I'm assuming. Are you just keep on trucking? I'm assuming how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
All right. You guys make your way. I'll light up this area.
Oh wait, but before we go, can I yell up to the rest of the party? We're going north.
All right, you
just so we can meet up later.
I'll have Correth, Sorrin, and Nayala, because you guys are kind of in an actual cave. Roll me perception checks to tell me if you hear that. All right, you all heard.
You're just fine.
Yeah, you all heard it as Roxy and the gang come up to over here.
Alright.
Yeah, it's this funky ass looking area.
I feel that.
As the four of you, Denver actually startles back a bit when he looks down, and then you all kind of notice why he did that. There are these figures in the ground, pretty big too, but skeleton-like as well. Oh, I guess that's where the frost giants were. So wait, is this the hot spring?
These
then?
were hot springs?
Yeah, he's like.
Oh, this is the hot spring episode.
Yeah, he walks forward this way, and he's like, "Oh, I guess that explains it." As he looks up and he says, "It's a river. Good, a geothermal river or source of water coming up here, heating this place up. I guess because of the Everlasting Rime, though. It's all frozen over now. Hence the bodies." And Balthazar.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll have the Vars, Roxy, and Balthazar, and Denver roll me perception checks.
Perception.
Alright. Denver and Roxy are two more focused on, figuring out this whole hot spring situation. Vars, Balthazar, you smell that stew. And by God, does it smell so good coming from this way.
Oh, well. As interesting as the Hot Springs episode would have been.
Yeah, I think I'm going that same way.
Alright.
I'm enchanted. Is it like charming me at all, or like can I prepare for possible action?
It's not mesmerizing. It just smells really good. You can if you want to have something ready on just in case, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that I am suspicious of strange smells coming from a cave, so I do have my axe out as I walk in.
All right, as you
take the wheel, Stu.
All right, Roxy, do you follow after?
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, Denver will join you guys as you head in this way. I was gonna get you. I'll let you guys do one more thing before I go back to them. So when you check around, can't really find anything else here of value or anything you can notice.
I look to the other two. I guess we should go meet up with the others.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to go the other way?
I mean, if there's something down here biting people and something living here that shouldn't be, I think we should probably all group up as soon as possible.
That's true.
And if we have to, we can always come back down and go down the other way as a group.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
All right.
Awesome.
So you guys come back to the bridge. You will have to make another acrobatics check to get across.
Oh yeah, because the rope is on the other side.
Yeah,
huh?
it's over here. Rope.
Hey,
I'm getting
perfect.
down one way or another.
Oh, yep.
And
Yeah,
it's another.
And then what about you, Correth?
that's good.
I'd like to wait for Sorrin to get down, just so that if I do fall, There's a chance he can catch me.
All right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Stick monk shit across the bridge.
eight
How,
points.
how high up is the bridge?
It's 20 feet up as you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'll probably stand somewhere along the bridge because I'll be like, do you want me to catch you? Up the corner.
Nah,
No.
I'll be
Okay,
alright.
Or-
I probably would have dropped you anyway. I'm not the strongest.
All right.
You just would have fell on me. We would have both fallen onto the ice.
Now this ice it's pretty thick. It's not like a light sheet, if anything. As you guys make your way, I will say you guys get about around here. As the rest of the party, however, has
I'm gonna be scoping out these skeletons.
Yeah, I will point out the. You see the giant ass skeletons in the water too, as you
Nice.
are on the ice.
Jesus.
Nice.
On the other hand, though, Balthazar, Roxy, Vars, and Denver come into another part of the cave where you hear the sound of dum diddly dum 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 diddly dum as you hear a woman. The sound of like a woman cooking something.
Would you say that she's an old lady?
She is an old lady.
Maud Chiselbone.
Yeah, I like how she has a name. That's cool.
Hell
full
yeah,
name.
Mom.
Yeah,
like
she's like, oh, and a dash of pepper here, and
Oh,
hello there! As she sees the four of you as you walk in. Oh, what brings you here?
This
we're looking for
delicious
some-
stew that we're smelling.
Oh, you've come here for the stew too. I'm so happy to hear it. Where are my manners? My name is Maud Chiselbone. And you are?
You said two?
Wait. What about two, sorry?
You said two, as in also.
Like,
You're here
you're
for the
also
stew,
looking for
too.
stew.
No, sorry, I'm not looking for, I'm just, I'm happy to see
No, she said to us, other people, like, you were also looking for the stew.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Other people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Implying that there were other people looking for this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, shoot, where are... I was right, some other people came sooner, but I had Bobby deal with, them after they got their fill of it. You know, he took
Bobby?
good care of them.
Oh, I'm gonna walk past Roxy and say, I really hope this is four fishermen's stew.
Well, would you like some, actually? You know, it's always good to have another taste tester here.
I would love to.
Alright, so...
Also, sorry about that. My name's Roxy.
Vars.
Balthazar.
And as Denver, very confused by the whole situation, just as Denver Harpel. So
Is she wearing like a coat?
yeah, she does have like a nice coat, kind of like the old woman shawl, if you've ever seen it, like in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Or I like to think of like Thor Ragnarok, where like Thor's trying to disguise himself, and he just puts like a green like covering over his like, and like it looks kind of shitty as a disguise, but yeah. But she does look like like your regular old granny though. Is a little bit on the ugly side, but other than that, she's fine. Oh yes, as she pours out, grabs a bowl, wooden bowl, ladle, puts some soup stew in the bowl, and walks over to you, Vars. Here you go.
I would like to immediately take a sip.
All right. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah.
God.
You're not proficient in con saving, so I know that it wouldn't even matter. You taste it and it's like there's something foul about this as you just spit it out though, and your body doesn't really feel right after that. You are now poisoned, by the way.
Well, I don't know what I was expecting.
This feels right.
Now, Var, that's no way to treat a nice stew. You know how hard it was to get this, and like,
Listen, I'm not feeling well.
oh man, hold on. Cherry, do you mind, it's so dark in here sometimes. Cherry, you mind lighting things up so I can grab more of the ingredients? I have to fix what he just cleaned up. As you see, as this light shines out, as I can now show you this.
This looks right.
Yeah, yep. As she reaches in towards the back, and what appears to be a dead man, like, kind of chilling in the back, she rips out one of his intestines and puts it in the stew. Maybe we'll fix it. Let me I gotta unhide something.
If I may make a suggestion, maybe a little more white meat and a little less intestine.
Denver, as he's just looking at this, is just like, my God, what'd you do to that man? And she's like, don't be so harsh. It's hard to get good ingredients out here. And I think, if anything, your buddy there, she points to Vars, has volunteered to be the next ingredient as well. I mean... And, actually, since it's kind of lit up over here thanks to the glowing orb, Roxy, Balthazar, Vars, roll me a perception check. Vars, you do it at disadvantage because you were poisoned.
It didn't matter.
Alright, Balthazar and Roxy, you two both notice that there appear to be about maybe 3-4 bodies, or mushed up bodies back here, like parts of them. It's actually kind of freaky.
And they're all dead.
They're all dead, yes.
Okay.
And it's as if they've been kind of like, imagine going to I'll put the poison effect right there. Imagine going to like the butchers and seeing everything laid out. It's kind of like that. Well, luckily for you,
also people.
Yeah. Luckily for you, Vars, there's some spare ingredients out with Bobby, but wasn't very nice. But what about you there, you introduced yourself, Balthazar.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass. Who's Bobby? Where's Bobby?
Bobby's just one of my guards, takes care when ruffians come in. Hooligans. God, I hate hooligans. Always starting shit.
How do you feel about ne'er-do-wells?
I'm not a fan, personally.
Oh, you're not gonna like us? And I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna run as well at the same time.
Okay, alright.
Yes.
I will say this. As the two of you run up to her with your weapons in hands, she makes a loud shrieking, it's like, ah! And I need you, the two of you and Vars, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Would have had to make the ball.
Nice.
Save?
Yeah. 9.
Damn.
Alright.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay. Balthazar and Vars both pass. And that, even though that was wisdom check, Vars, I know your saving throw would still be -1, so yeah. I'll let it count. You watch as the old granny turns into more like the woman in the picture, into this horrible, freakish hag. Vars and Balthazar, you're able to kind of resist it as, or not be scared of it. You prepare yourself. As you run up Roxy right outside her, you see that face and you're now frightened of her. And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Alright.
Initiative.
Hell yeah.
Does that include us?
That does include you guys, as you do hear, you all definitely hear the loud shrieking sound coming. Along with the smell of stew. Alright.
Not as high as I would have liked.
Correth got a 19. Sorrin got an 11. Roxy got a 4. Balthazar got a nat 20. Nice.
Yeah.
I miss Barrow. I miss Barrow because he was so fucking athletic at everything.
Oh,
He was so good at everything physical,
Dude,
and I
this song
missed
is a
that.
bop.
It is a
Just
bop.
good at
Yeah.
everything.
It absolutely is.
Denver gets a 10.
So, like-
combat track.
I do like having to work around dexterity checks. That is fun.
Alright, now I gotta make their dex checks. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. This actually is going to be really interesting how this plays out. Sorry, I should have prepped this beforehand, but I got busy with other stuff, and that other stuff was just following the news. Because that's like what everybody does now.
So we probably would have heard the screech
You all
that
heard.
she gave off.
Yeah, you all heard that screech.
That probably would have prompted us to get into
Yeah, that's also where to smell the stews coming, and you're.
kick it into gear.
Alright, so the top initiative off. Balthazar, you think you have the jump, but this little light source comes right up behind Roxy. And let me just do this. Roxy, does a 15 hit you?
No.
Alright. Luckily, you're able to notice the light coming at you right away as you move out of its line of path, as it gives off a bolt of electricity, but you are able to effectively avoid it. Good job. By the way, this is I'm gonna post the frightened stats in the Discord so you know what exactly is going on.
Oh, I looked it up. I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
And let me see. Is there anything else I can do? No, that's about it. Now it is Vars' turn. We got 23. Vars.
Kuna?
I'm back. No, my head again.
You're turning robot-y.
Robot man.
That's me.
Okay,
Alright, there we go.
I'll give Kahuna 1 more minute. Shame about his internet.
Yeah, I was being shit last night too.
Got it. I'll just type in.
Yeah, he said fast.
Okay. Vars is too busy being sick to get his turn right off the bat, so Balthazar, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for the old lady. I'm gonna reckless attack.
So you get advantage. Yeah.
And...
Both 20s, that hits, yeah.
Alright, and then
13 slashing. As you come up,
Non-20s.
modify 20s.
Yeah, unnatural 20s. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you go up and you give her a nice hearty cleave, in the shoulder. She, winces at that and looks at you. She's pretty pissed about that.
Alright,
But-
and then I'm... Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah. Luckily, given your, the fact that you are able to resist the effect of her true form, means you can actually hurt her a bit. Or
Yeah.
get close. Kahuna, you back?
I am, hopefully.
Alright, what would you like to do? What would you like to do this turn as we still have you.
I guess I'll go up to her and give her a good stabby stab.
Alright, you do roll with disadvantage though, because of being poisoned.
Yeah.
But flanking.
Yeah, he's got flank.
With flank,
Me, being so
Whip.
bad.
with flank, you do actually manage to hit her.
Hell yeah. Do I also get my sneak attack, I'm guessing?
Yes, because you have an ally within 5 feet of you.
Sick.
Seven.
Oh, good.
She's like, you stab her, she's like, ah! First you spit out my food, now you stab me? Not cool.
You should learn to cook better, lady.
Ooh. Oh, you're gonna regret that, saying that. Okay. But I believe that is your turn, Vars.
Indeed.
Alright. Now we go to Correth.
I shall take the dash action
Mm-hmm.
and go to here.
Alright. You're running up the smells. Yeah.
Would you say I don't have a line of sight? No, that's it.
All right. Yeah. Sounds of fighting are getting louder. Smells getting nicer, but yeah. Sorrin, you're up.
Okay, I will also take the dash action, and I will move my 80 feet to
Sheesh.
That's a monk for you.
here. And can yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. You move up. You see what's happening. The three of your allies fighting this old woman by a pot of stew with a weird light source flying by them. All right. Nayala, you're up.
You can't make it very far without dash.
Yeah.
All right. Just join.
Yeah, you're running up too with Correth, hearing the sounds of everything that's happening. Alright. Denver's turn. He's going to firebolt. Well, actually, that light source is also kind of... He saw how it tried to shock Roxy, so he's going to try and go for that. With a firebolt. Well, a 16 hit it. Nope, that thing is too small to just get hit instantly, as it just ducks out of the way. Alright. And Denver's a magic caster, so he's not going to jump right into combat.
Fair.
Alright.
Coward.
We have Maud up now. Not really happy with what Vars just did as she pulls as her hands become claw-like as she goes at Vars. Oh my god, that was a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
That's going to definitely hurt you. You take 12 points of slashing damage as she sticks her claws like right across your chest.
Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
Ugh.
Are you down?
Oh yeah.
He fell off the bridge, remember?
Yeah, but I don't know what everyone's max is.
Yeah. As she finishes, she looks to both Roxy and Vars. It's like,
Oh fuck! I forgot. I was gonna. Can I use my reaction to apply a disadvantage to that attack?
Click protection for me. I want to see.
Oh wait, I'm not close enough.
Yeah, he's not even. You have to be next to him for protection to work.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
Sorry.
However, it is your turn. I will, because that was all Maud can do on this turn. You are frightened of her though, Roxy. Like that, the way she looks is freaking you out.
Yeah. Can I try to make the wisdom saving throw again? To be unfrightened?
Only at the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn? Okay.
Yeah, so you basically give up your whole turn, you just try and get rid of it now.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna give her, I'll just try and hit her, I guess.
Alright.
Hey.
With a 14, that does hit.
Fuck yeah.
Only 5 though, not the... Don't have the net 20.
Yeah, not the 2.
Yeah. You close your eyes as you're swinging wildly with your battle axe, and you do manage to nick her.
Well, I mean, I'd prefer, I'd say I push past my fear and am able to hit her.
Oh, now that your turn is over,
I am able to do it.
Now that your turn is over, make me that wisdom saving throw again.
Yeah, baby, here we go.
No,
this is much more interesting though.
You are so frightened of her. And I'll have Balthazar and Roxy roll me a perception check, the two of you.
Perception.
13 and 20. The two of you hear the sounds of what appears to be ice breaking, as if something is moving off in this direction.
Oh.
I think that's Bobby.
Yeah, sounds like Bobby.
And she's just like, yeah, she's gonna come and kick your ass.
Hey, shut up.
Alright, top of the round. The little light source behind Roxy is going to take try and do another jolt on her. Only got a 11 this time.
Nope.
Yeah, because you're trying not to look at Maud directly, you notice the light going at you, and you're able to kind of get out of the way of it. It's going to move and hover more up here as it's trying to, like, protect the stew. Alright. Vars, make me a death saving throw. Alright, that's a pass.
That's good.
Okay, but that is the rest of your turn, Chris.
Yeah.
Balthazar, you're up.
Do I get flanked from where I am right now? Or do I have to step over Vars to get that?
You would need to step over Vars.
I say, sorry, buddy, and I step over him, and I just go in for a regular attack.
Okay, I will say you have to move. You cannot be on him at the end of your turn, or you are going to actually hurt him, so...
Okay, sure.
Alright. Give me a... but yeah. Well, 18's gonna hit. I'm assuming it was not reckless.
No, not reckless.
Alright, so that hits.
Alright, and then do...
7.
7.
Do another nice cut on her, and
Alright, and then, yeah, I'm gonna take a step away from... No, that would give an attack. Just go back towards the other side, away from the pot.
Yeah, you're just I'm gonna just say you were side shuffling over Vars to just swing at her.
Yeah, I did like a dive over
Wait,
Vars.
come a little closer. A little closer. To me.
There?
Alright.
Yeah.
You just circle around 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that works. As you give her a nice hearty swing. Alright. That was
That's it.
Balthazar's turn. Now we go to Correth.
I shall walk in.
Okay.
And then
I will, as soon as you get in that range, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. 9. As soon as you walk up, you see that light source is showing off this old woman's face, and she is hideous, and you are freaked out of her, and you are now frightened.
can I use my favored by the gods and add 2d4?
Yes, you can. And with a 12, you do pass. Luckily, you were scared of her at first, but then you remember the gods are on your side, and you're like, I'm not scared of her. So keep doing what you were doing.
I shall then Chaos Bolt the Maud.
A 7 will miss, unfortunately. Your shot just goes.
Turn.
Your shot just goes wide.
So I clicked that thing, wondering what it was.
Gotcha.
That's why.
It only really works. You can only see that if like you're the player casting it. Unfortunately.
All
right. Now we go to Sorrin.
Okay. So I'm going to, from where I'm at, move my 40 feet.
So, the moment you get here, I need you to make me that wisdom saving throw first.
Understood.
Okay, yeah, you are fine.
Ooh.
You don't even give a shit about
Okay,
this
so
one.
I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to spend a key point to use Step of the Wind, which I do not know how to. Here we go. And then I'll use my bonus action to dash just to get the rest of the movement to get to here. And then I'll just use.
So, I'm gonna say if you're walking by this, the light source is gonna attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't even see that there. Okay, that's fine. I'll stay there. I didn't even see that light source there. That's on me. So I'll just attack the light source.
All right, it has a name, but I don't know if you guys actually know it or not. But give me a roll. I'm just gonna keep calling it the light source for fun.
So we're going to do the.
A 13.
Sword.
That's going to miss.
All right, and then with my bonus action, I'll just do a monk unarmed.
That will hit.
Nice.
All right. You get a nice clean pop on it, though.
Awesome.
Was not expecting that. It is like, because it's tiny and flying around so much, it's really hard to hit it. If you were able to pull it off.
Cool.
Okay. That is your turn, Sorrin. Now we go to Nayala.
All right. I'm just gonna hang out with Correth.
Alright, the moment you wisdom saving throw as you walk into that area.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. This is fine.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, I guess I'll attack the old lady since it seems pretty obvious that, we're attacking her.
Well, she also looks like a horrible, ugly hag, and
Right, and we're supposed to be cautious of a old lady, so.
Ooh, she fails that, so she takes the full 8 radiant.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't expect that ball of sacred fire to come at her. And she looks and sees that more people have showed up and are making a mess of things. Alright, now your turn, Nayala?
That was all I got.
Alright. Denver is up. Luckily he can do a lot of his things ranged. He's gonna go for that ball of light, but he's just gonna straight up magic missile it. So because you can't dodge a magic missile, bitch. As you watch Sorrin as these bolts come at the ball of light and actually manage to do some good damage on it, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. He gives it a little thumbs up after that. Now we go to Maud. Yeah, that's right, we do go to Maud. Alright. She then looks to you, Roxy, and she just kind of like glares her eyes at you and just kind of like, how dare you nick me? And you didn't even try to soup, young lady? Oh, where are your bedside manners? Roll me a wisdom saving.
Take food from strangers.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, Roxy.
Game. Golly.
Yikes.
As she's looking at you, you just feel more and more. You feel as if your actual grandma is like yelling at you and like, you know, really upset with you. It's to the point where Mom says, "That's it, young lady. Time for you to go to bed." As Roxy, you drop to 0 hit points and collapse on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, this is I'm not trying to be a dick, but like they have this. These hags have like legit this funky ass ability, and it's actually I think I'd be able to use it. You are not like going to be making deaths. You're just basically 0 hit points, unconscious. As Balthazar, you watch as Maud just Balthazar.
I do.
Yeah, you just watch as Maud scolds Roxy into unconsciousness.
I freak out, and
all right.
Nothing else.
So now it'll be Roxy's turn, but Roxy is now unconscious and can't do anything. Sorry, Roxy.
Bye.
All right.
No, it's fine.
Balthazar, Sorrin, both of you make me a perception check.
Perception.
All right. The two of you hear the sounds of like more ice shattering, but also the sounds of thumping getting closer to you all. Oh, and
Oh.
There you go.
and you don't see anything yet, but you definitely hear something's coming. Yeah, it's top of the round. We go to the light source. It's gonna try and go for Sorrin. Well, modified 20 will hit you, right, Sorrin?
Barely, yeah.
You take 12 points of lightning damage as it shocks you right in the chest.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. I will just point out, Maud and this light source look pretty bad right now. Like, they're not doing too hot. Yeah. as it just shocks you in the chest, but that's going to be it for its turn. Vars, another death saving throw, please. That is also a pass, so now you have 2 passes. Alright, now we go to Balthazar.
Alright, I'm gonna reckless attack this old lady.
Alright, give me a roll.
Alright,
That is a sentence right there.
Alright, that will hit.
Another double on a reckless.
Yeah.
Alright. 2.
For 8. Maud's not looking too hot as you cut her again. You know, bleeding out in some parts, but she's still standing though.
Alright, I gotta stay where I am, so.
Alright.
That's it.
Now we go to Correth.
I shall. You said the hag is already looking pretty rough now, right?
Yes.
I'll try to chaos bolt the hag again.
Alright, give me a roll. A 15 will hit her.
Nice.
Alright. Let me see, that's in thunder or lightning, Correth?
I shall go with thunder.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
I feel like thunder is more of like a...
It's like sonic damage, like you're making about like a boom
Yeah.
sound essentially.
Like, the sound just makes her ears start bleeding and she just falls to the ground.
Yeah. Her head rings so much, it's like blah, blah, and goes down. And Balthazar and Sorrin, you guys both watch as this giant-ass skeleton was about to start coming at you, but as the moment she goes down, it falls to pieces.
Just screaming madly.
Oh shit.
Yet,
Yeah.
I'll just say, there was a certain time limit. If you don't defeat her in time, you're in for a bad time.
I imagine it's just running. As it's running, it's just falling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combat is not over, however.
Yeah, the light source
Is
still on.
the light
Yeah.
source still there?
It is still there.
I'll call out to it
Light
and say, Cherry,
You don't know its name. You were not.
she said it earlier.
Were you in the
did
room
she?
when she said it? Were you in the room when she said
I was not there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's it.
it? Okay.
For me.
That is Correth. Now we go to Sorrin.
Alright, I'm just gonna square up on this ball of light again.
Alright, give me a roll. 12 will not hit it.
Alright, and then I'll just do the good old. There you go.
That will hit it. 6. You're able to roundhouse kick this ball of light, but it's still flickering. It's kind of like dimming out a bit, but it's still up.
Okay, and then I'll do I'm gonna spend a key point and take patient defense.
Alright. Good to know.
Like,
Mhm.
so I have the dodge.
Alright. Nayala, you're up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my 30 steps to get here, not walking in the to there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
That's Roxy, right?
Yeah.
That.
Okay. Roxy is stable, even though she was already kind of stable to begin with. I think.
Was she?
MJN, you picked the wrong one. Because Vars is the one making the death saving throws, not Roxy.
Oh, Roxy's also down though.
She was knocked unconscious to 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
It's-
making that save.
It's. I'll after the session, I will explain it.
okay. That's fine.
Alright.
But Vars is looking alright, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, Vars is the one who
Vars
got.
isn't gonna die in one more turn. All right, it'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, Vars is the one who got clawed. Anyways, Denver's turn, and Denver's just gonna spend that spell slot to just end it with a magic missile. As the light source, most commonly known as a will-o-wisp, is blasted away.
Alright.
And that, my friends, was that. I need to know now, is anyone gonna try and help Vars out at all, or...
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we're all moving.
I feel like I'm not as qualified as others.
Yeah, I mean...
Alright.
Yeah.
You spared Vars, congratulations, no more death saving throws.
I am now assessing the corpse of Maud.
Sure.
I'll actually, like, stand over, Roxy, just...
Alright.
Even though she's not dying, someone needs to be looking at her.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Alright.
17.
Sorry, I thought
No, it's fine.
Investigating the...
Well, you said you were
Yes, she is alive.
not much on her except for, her shaw. She has a lot of spices and ingredients like pepper, salt, some rosemary, some oregano, like all this kind of gobbledygook.
Basil?
Some basil too, yeah. You also notice behind in the back are the mutilated parts of the bodies of about 4 people, who you could kind of assume are maybe the fishermen. Denver actually during this, as he's staring at this pot, ritual cast this. By God, is this what I think it is?
If you think it's poison, it is.
You are still unless someone has given you actually hit points, you are still unconscious, Vars.
If you think it's human remains, then yes.
No, he's like, oh, I mean, there's that gunk in there. This is a cauldron of plenty, my friends. Look at the.
What's that?
What is that?
It's a magic cauldron that if you put water into it, stir it for about a minute, you can make a nice hearty stew from it. And warm as well. You can
Why would you be putting body parts in it? It sounds like the cauldron was taking care of most of the work.
I guess she wanted a meat stew then, I guess. But the people make these things to solve hunger crises. This is Denver starts pondering to himself. Well, Denver has an idea, actually, with this cauldron. But, of course, first of all, how are the Roxy and Vars? They'll pull through, will they?
Yeah.
I'll take the time to bonus action, make my sorcery points into a spell slot, then cast Cure Wounds on both of them.
Alright, so 2 Cure Wounds spell, please. Alright,
Vars and...
Your
they're the same. Yes.
Well, that was an adventure.
Yeah, you both are up. You definitely have wounds on you, Vars, on your chest. Roxy, your nose is kind of like bleeding, like whatever that hag was saying to you definitely like triggered something. You don't know what.
My head hurts.
So I was unconscious for that exposition you just went on, right?
About the cauldron, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the hag's bones into the pot.
Alright, you just dump her body into the pot.
Yeah.
Just make some nice bubbling, like... He's like...
I'll make no moves to stop.
Alright, you put her in, and he's just... Careful now, Vars, this is a cauldron of plenty. This can get us a lot of money, and perhaps even the Speaker's sigil as well, too.
That's cool and all, but right now she needs to realize how bad this soup was.
Yeah, and by the way, you all notice a big old pile of bones and
I'm now
golly, what happened over there?
Oh, we destroyed this monster.
Oh, good job.
I destroyed this monster.
No, yep. 100%. We fought it in a great battle and we destroyed it.
Yes.
Well, hell yeah.
Very capable.
I would like to roll to see if they're lying.
roll me an insight check. You just gotta pass a certain DC to. Roll me a deception then, Sorrin, if you really want to like play this. Vars, you know they're lying.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Okay. You still feel sick, Vars. You're probably gonna need to rest this poison off.
Oh, no, wait. Vars has disadvantage on that. It's a 5.
Oh, they mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Vars, you know something is up, but you still stay quiet. Alright.
I throw up pot.
Alright, you throw up.
Gross.
Yeah. I'll just
Wait, you threw it into the pot? Come on, man.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
it'll taste
There's already
good.
more dead bodies in there, so I don't think vomit's gonna really.
Yeah, fair
Well-
enough. Fair enough.
Denver is like, oh, the speaker is not going to be too happy hearing that the missing fishermen are all dead because of this woman, but at least we got the magic pot. Speaking of which, we're going to both A, dump this thing, and then B, carry it out of here back to the boat.
How heavy is
Yeah,
it?
Carry it
I'm not
now.
doing any carrying.
Fuck.
I will ship
How-
it,
dog.
right?
I count as a large tile for carrying things.
That is true.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This Denver points out once they dump Maud's body and the rest of the stew out of it, it's about 50 pounds. You need two people. You need two people to carry it, not because it's crazy heavy, but because it's just its size.
Awkward.
It's
Yeah.
wide.
It's basically
I've
yeah, like,
heard
yeah.
I can
Yeah.
I can take half of it.
my job is carrying around boxes and packages, so I know a thing or two about carrying wide loads.
All right, Roxy
I'm
and
going to assess the bones whenever you get a second.
you can roll me an investigation check. 2.
Yeah.
Big
Bones.
big old skeleton, big old bones.
Cool.
Big old bones.
Bones.
Big ol' bo.
Checks out.
Okay, so Balthazar.
I guess I'll help carry it. My head still hurts, but I'll help out.
2 athletics checks from the both of you.
Oh, how are we gonna get
Athletics.
it up?
Oh man, that's not good.
All right, you.
Do
you
I need an athletics?
If you're helping them out, yeah, that just makes things a
Yeah,
lot easier.
I count as a large tile for carrying. Yeah, I'm gonna help carry it.
Yeah, you roll with advantage if anything.
What is it? Athletics?
Yep. All right, Balthazar, you kind of take a step back as Nayala takes your place, and the two of them they dump the stew and Maud's body out, and they begin to lift the pot up. All right.
Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. How are we gonna get this up? Oh, fuck. How are we gonna... Wait. Shit. I just realized. How are we gonna get it up, like, the rope thing?
Denver.
Well, hold on. There's a
I
patch
will
coming down
figure it
here
out.
that might be good for us.
There is more cave.
I don't want to start walking.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Denver.
Might as well.
We
Yeah.
can probably like hoist it up. Like,
Yeah,
get
we could
time
try.
out there.
Yeah.
We're 6 able-bodied people, 7 able-bodied people. We can probably do this.
All right.
I mean, it is 20 feet tall, though. It's like, I mean, I don't know.
What, the cauldron?
No, the
No, the
Where
drop.
the rope is.
Oh, yeah, the
bridge.
rope. Yeah, it's only 20. It'll be a little bit rough to do it. As for Sorrin and Correth, as you guys walk over into this area, and your Balthazar's
I
following
also,
too.
I also did, yeah.
Please, no enemies.
We'll be fine.
You guys find this area where there's more bones. There's actual blood on the floor too, and there's like a little bit of like shattered ice out over here. And you see,
That's where Bobby came from.
yep, and it also seems like there's some other body parts here too, where you're assuming where the rest of the fishermen were put. Yeah.
All right.
Well, this is a mess.
You
That's
said
it's
there's,
unfortunate,
like-
but I mean,
I'm gonna look among the bodies to see if I can find any like type of like identification to prove that like
This was them.
well yeah, and then to prove to the speaker like yeah these dudes are dead because everyone else was melted, so these guys aren't melted yet. So if there's like a sleeve or something, I don't know.
Investigation.
So that way he like, can actually believe us when we say everyone's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
2. It's too gooey and bony to like pick something out.
oh well. Sounds like you have to take our word for it.
Yeah. Are you gonna keep
There's
moving?
always their boat outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You actually, Correth actually brings up a good point. You do have their boat. All right. I just want to know now from Nayala, Roxy, and Vars. Do you follow the 3 of them down that path? Do you wait there, or do you start going the other way?
I think we should just wait here to see.
Oh, I'm putting down
carrying
this
thing
cauldron now.
around.
Alright, you guys have you've emptied the cauldron at this point. Denver's casting prestidigitation on it, because, like, he wants this thing to look nice.
Clean it.
Yeah, he's basically cleaning it.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm gonna walk over to Maud and just kick the body a couple times.
you do that.
Jesus.
Alright, for the 3 of the people going down, it's a bit of a narrow tunnel, still pretty big overall. It's actually kind of like this interesting staircase you guys kind of walk down, slide through, and eventually, I'm just assuming you keep going down the path,
Yeah.
you come across, what appears to be...
The river.
Yeah. Well, it's like the icy river, and you notice there's a bit of a jump over here. Not a jump, but yeah. How would I describe this? Yeah, there's like a ledge that kind of goes down.
Into water or more ice?
If you go over and look, it's more ice. This whole area is just completely... There's no real water to find because it's just all frozen.
Alright. Is it... How far of a jump is that?
10 foot.
10 foot?
Yeah, I will say the 3 of you roll me perception checks. Just to see if you notice something.
Yikes.
Perception. The character she's being funky. There you go.
Alright, yeah, it just seems like this weird sheet of ice that kind of just stands out. Don't really notice much.
What, just down here?
No,
This
like,
is-
yeah, this whole... You're not really 100% sure what this is exactly.
But it's a ledge down.
Yes, a 10-foot ledge down.
I look back to them. This looks like it might be easier than trying to go over that bridge. If we can.
Yeah,
Right.
it seems like it'd be easier to put it down 10 feet than try to drag it up 20 feet.
Yeah. Probably comes back around to the outside. So
Yeah.
Do we want to check it out first, though, just in case?
I feel like we can only have so many people go down. I mean, I guess we can set up a rope to climb
guess
back up if we need to.
someone should go back and tell them, and then the other 2 go forward. How about that?
Alright, sounds good. Who wants to go back? Anyone volunteering? I'll
I'm
do
fine
it.
with going.
Oh,
Are you sure?
I mean, okay, if you want to go back, I was just kind of...
I'm fine with going back. I don't feel like. I think I'm tapped out.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Alright.
Alright, so now I'll just try to descend the
Yeah,
ledge.
Make me an athletics check.
Alright.
17.
I'm also gonna go try.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Once he goes down, is he fine?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna also check.
Oh.
Damn it! A nat 1 and a nat 20.
Sorrin, as Balthazar begins to climb down, what you guys didn't take notice was that this ice here is very light and thinner than the rest of the area, as if this was a waterfall. And as he grabs one part, the ice breaks, and Balthazar comes landing on his butt down here. Luckily for only 1 point of bludgeoning damage, so dice was nice to you, but the 2 of you hear the sounds of something swishing and swooing.
Oh no! I'll just look at him like, we need to go. We need to run.
Alright. The 2 of you begin to run this way, and
I'm going to full 80 movement run into the darkness.
do any of you take a look back as you run?
I'm running.
I think I'm behind a little bit because my dash action is considerably less. I 60 feet of dash, so
Right.
I probably look back if I hear something.
Alright, Balthazar, roll me perception as you look back. Nat 20. Alright. You notice and get out of the way just in time as from the crack you made in the ice, this weird water-like creature comes out from it. But I will say with a nat 20, you don't even have to worry about it because you easily are able to just run away from it.
Okay.
Oh wait, but everyone else is going there. Oh, they'll figure it out.
Alright. So
Yeah, I'll just hang out up here until are coming.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, well that
thing isn't coming after me right now?
Nope, it just seems to have just emerged from the crack you have made, and that seems to be about it.
I would say, what was coming out was.
It was some kind of water creature. It wasn't chasing me. It's just kind of.
Big?
It's pretty big. It's just kind of there.
Anyways, Correth, Roxy, Nayala, and Vars. You guys well, the three of them are chilling as Correth comes back up. What do you guys do?
Hey, so, we think we found a way out. They went ahead. It was like a no turning back kind of deal. So they were going to go check it out while I came back and told you guys and grabbed you guys.
Alright. Okay. If
Is
let's
that
go.
a better way?
It's only like a 10-foot drop instead of like trying to pull this up 20 feet, so it should be alright.
Sounds good to me.
What could possibly go
Let's go.
Alright. I will not make Nayala and Roxy roll again. The two of you hoist the cauldron up. Denver will be behind. Vars, are you going to be in the back with Denver or in the front with Correth?
The back.
Okay, so Correth will lead the way. I'm going to just assume for line order, it's something akin to this, and then Denver and Vars.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you all make your way out. You pass by the rest of the dead bodies, the chiseled ice, as you hoist the cauldron forward. Roll me a perception check, Correth, as you yeah, I'll say with the 14, you definitely notice as you come out and look, this weird water creature is sticking out of the ice, and it looks towards you. Wait, let me just see. How far are you from this? Okay, no, yeah. It seems to jut out a bit towards you, Correth, and you jump back a little bit, kind of frightened, but it doesn't seem like it could reach you, as it just kind of slithers back towards the ledge.
So,
I'll say
something's obviously happened here.
Just what we needed on this adventure. More good news.
Let me try something. I'd like to peek out the corner and try to cause it's just water, right?
Appears to be just, some weird water creature that looks a lot like...
I'll try to Ray Frost it and see what happens.
Alright, 13 will hit it. Okay. Let me just see something.
Just because I'm curious.
Really weird it's not immune to cold damage, but you do Ray of Frost it. It hisses at you. It does not appear to be frozen though, it's just kind of looking at you. It once again tries to jut out at you, but it cannot seem to reach you from where you are.
So it might take a while, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Balthazar and say maybe we should go back and see what we can do.
Wait, so was that for me?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should go back and see what we can try to do about whatever this creature is.
Can we get to right here-ish and just kind of peek around the corner, see what it's doing?
Yeah, both of you can roll me stealth to sneak your way across. Alright, 13, 19. Yeah, you peek across, doesn't seem to notice you. It seems to be hissing more at someone over on this direction. As you can hear the sounds of Correth in them. Yeah.
So I mean, I could continue doing this, but it'd probably take a little bit. Do we want to continue this way?
Denver looks to you as just, well, we either go that way or we have to hoist this thing up across the bridge.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, 16 will hit it. Alright, for 2. Still hissing at you. So, kind of funny how this encounter was designed and how you guys have... Wait, the order of how you guys did things kind of changed how this works, so, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
To speed things along... first of all...
See, I'm only at 4 HP, so I'm not really trying to run in there.
Okay.
So...
Is anyone doing anything else to help Correth with this, or is he just gonna keep doing Ray of Frost?
This water creature, you can't reach him at all?
What?
You can't reach him at all?
It's...
Can I see all of this?
Alright, roll me, you can see this happening. Roll me, first roll me a perception check, Balthazar. 18. You notice this thing, it's coming out of the crack of ice you made when you fell off the waterfall. But it doesn't, it also seems like it can't go past that, though. Like, its body can only extend so far out from it, and it doesn't seem like it wants to leave the water.
It doesn't want to leave the water.
Yeah. Alright, or give me 3 Ray of Frost during all of this as Balthazar is thinking. Alright, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. So only one of those hits. Alright.
Big brain. We could try to capture it in the cauldron. We need water anyway, right?
Denver kind of just thinks and is like, I don't know if that's how that would work.
It'd be funny to watch us try.
What?
Denver just looking...
I mean...
Yeah.
Maybe.
Denver...
If I hear any of that, which I doubt I do give a thumbs up. Like, that sounds good.
Yeah, Denver's looking into his spell book. He's like, well, I don't really have any spells designed for this. Fortunately, a lot of my things are... That hits,
yeah.
Correth.
I'll walk out. And so the dart has a 20-60 range, and the 60, I guess, is the extended
Yes.
range.
Mm-hmm.
So that means everything's at disadvantage, right?
Well, no, between 22, 60 feet, it'll be fine. Once you go past 60 is where you get disadvantage. So, like, from where you are, you will be able to...
It says 20-60, so...
Yeah, the minimum...
Okay.
Yeah, the minimum the dart has to be without disadvantage is 20. The max it can be without disadvantage is 60.
Oh, alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm just gonna start throwing darts at it like a dartboard.
Alright, give me your roll. Alright, your dart hits. Okay. Assuming no one else is doing anything regarding cauldrons or whatever, I'm gonna just say so I don't have to keep making you guys do 20 rolls. In a good half hour, as this thing is slinking back and forth between Sorrin and Correth.
Wait, Balthazar, you have javelins, don't you?
Yeah, I have javelin. I do want to say along the way that my idea was, what if I just ran up to the ice underneath it and like hit it with my axe and just crack the ice? Do you think that's a very, very bad idea or a somewhat good idea?
I think it's a bad idea. We don't want to free it from the wall.
I was just thinking maybe if the water was fully unleashed, it would just kind of wash away with it.
Yeah, but then it would wash it towards us.
Yes, but then away from us. Maybe, I don't know. No, you talked me out of it. I just throw it down.
Alright, a 10 miss. Your javelin misses. This thing is like super slippery at times. Okay, no, we're gonna still the half hour of darts, hand axes, and rays of frost. You guys,
I missed all of them, and I was like, okay, that's it.
You guys eventually, you can pick up your javelins too. So during a fight,
I feel like they're too close for me to really
oh, not right.
Keep going.
Not right now, but like once this thing.
Yes.
Eventually, I'm gonna say, because Correth was probably the best at this out of all of you.
I got pretty high decks.
Correth, yeah, but you know, non-magical attacks sometimes can be not as powerful.
I see.
Correth eventually hits this thing with one ray of frost that it gives a little shriek, and it just turns to ice and then shatters. And congratulations, you've spent half an hour defeating in-game defeating the water weird, which
Hopefully, there's not another.
I'll explain. I will explain after the session how that was counter was originally supposed to go.
I gotta say, this is my favorite combat encounter yet.
I was like, oh, it's just gonna be like a bunch of rushing water, and we're gonna get swept away.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
wait,
No, I didn't think it
the
was gonna
monster stuck in the wall.
So, how'd that happen?
Yeah, I walk up to the
Yeah.
back up to the waterfall, be like, yeah, that's my bad. I broke the ice a little bit, and there's a monster. Who knew?
I'm gonna pick up my darts if I can.
Yeah, same. With my stuff.
All right. I'll just say, Roxy and Nayala, during all of this, the two of you were just chilling with the cauldron, just relaxing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching what's happening.
All right. And barring you guys doing anything else here, I will say you guys do get out of the caves.
Awesome.
How thick is the bit of ice that they created here?
There's a good slab of it missing, and from that there was a crack. Like there was a crack where some water is actually pouring out of it now, but it's not like major. Yeah. All right.
Good.
So, anyways, let's put on. Let's get back to the boat. You guys return to the boat, the Nevermore, where you see off in the ice. Funny enough, Ginter has requisitioned that rowboat as his own personal rowboats as he's fishing out. Gall looks to you from the skiff. He's like, "Oh, you're back, and you brought it looks a cauldron of sorts."
Magic one. That's all I say.
Yeah, Denver's like,
I'm gonna call over to Ginter. Did you catch any fish? Any more fish?
I actually got 2 good ones, funny enough. As he holds out like a knucklehead trout and a blue trout of decent size.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, Denver's like, yes, that's all very fine now, but trust me, with this bad boy, I think we'll be able to get what we need from Easthaven. As he just taps on the cauldron like it's some car. So, you guys loaded up into the skiff. This is like a very tight-ass ship now at this point.
Someone has to like stand in the cauldron.
Yeah, like
One person is like in the rowboat being towed behind.
honestly, there's honestly that too. Yeah, as you guys make your way back to Easthaven, another hour's journey. Gall would ask you, Sorrin, like what happened in the caves.
I'll explain everything. Everything, also including like the giant hot spring and how there was a hag and all that stuff.
Yeah. Gall thinks to himself. So yeah, I guess frost giants, the Icewind Dale frost giants would come out here. That would be their final resting place, but the fact that they can't use it anymore, though, that may be a little bit concerning. But I haven't heard of any word of frost giant attacks, though.
It's a little sad, really.
Yeah, and I guess
Some type
that
of sacred ground, tarnished.
And that hag must have, once the hot spring froze over, turned it into her own lair. And
Oh, also, by the way, there's apparently some type of giant wolf in there that we did not fight.
That's when you described the wolf to him, or one of the 3 people who actually did see it, like Correth, Vars, or Nayala, he was like, I think that's just a dire wolf. It's not. They exist in these parts from here and there. They're not like. If it was a winter wolf, that'd be a little bit more concerning. Those,
What?
a winter
What
wolf.
would be the difference?
Both A, much bigger than a dire wolf, and then B, much more intelligent too.
I see.
Yes.
He wasn't too big, but he was fluffy.
Yes.
Let's hope we do not run into one of them.
Yeah. As you were saying though, that hag must have turned the hot springs into her lair when it froze over, and lured people like those fishermen there with the smell of stew. And
probably also the weird moaning that was coming from the cave as well.
yes, that was probably also her too. Oh, hags are weird, man.
Yeah. And, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the trip fishing.
Alright. So, you guys do make it back to Easthaven. You were actually out for a while, and the fact that you had to spend some time getting rid of that water creature ever so slowly. It's already kind of getting into the afternoon when you get back. As Denver looks to Roxy, Nayala, and Balthazar. Could the three of you join me as I go speak with Waylen?
Sure.
Actually,
Sounds good.
he's like, everybody can come, actually. I don't even know why I'm trying to split the party at this point.
I'm gonna. During that time on the boat, could you say that was a short rest?
I will say yes, you can short rest that.
Awesome.
Alright, if anybody else wants to roll their hit dice now, it's,
Where's the hit dice button on here?
it's we both have Denver sheet open. Where you see temporary hit points, there's current hit points, temporary hit points. Below that is hit dice.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, make sure it's set to the proper hit dice for you, and it is, so. Alright.
Yeah, basically.
Anywho, you all head over to Easthaven Town Hall. You know, you guys all wait outside with the cauldron. People are giving you guys a look. This is a fancy ass looking cauldron too now, after Denver cleaned it from what the hag was doing to it. To give you a description of its appearance, you know, 4 feet wide, has a mouth 3.5 feet in diameter, weighs 50 pounds, and can hold up to 30 gallons of liquid. Embossed on its bulging sides are images of satyrs and nymphs in repose, holding ladles. The cauldron comes with a lid and has side handles. It sits on a 5-foot clawed feet that keep it from tipping. So, you know, has all this like Greek imagery shit on it though, as you would expect. And as he comes out with Captain Imdra and Speaker Waylen, the two of them look to this cauldron like, here was like, ah, so that's it then, huh? This magic cauldron. And Denver's like, that's right. With the cauldron of plenty, you can easily feed an entire town's worth of people. Put the water in, make a nice hearty stew. In fact, we'll even help demonstrate. He looks to the 6 of you. Any of you have some water on you, or can get water quickly?
I have a water skin. I don't know how much water you need.
Seems
like a lot more than that.
Question, MJN, can you cast Create or Destroy Water?
I don't have it prepared. How long would it take to prepare it?
The way I did it when Zombie played a cleric was, it would a certain amount of minutes it would take for it. I want to say 5 was like how he did it. For the sake of expediency, we'll say you take 5 minutes to prepare. We will figure out this rule later, and you can have Create or Destroy Water prepared.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll just do that for 5 minutes.
Yeah, as everybody waits in anticipation.
Guess.
As she's doing this, I would like to just look at Roxy and just say, she's looking at that pot awfully weird, don't you think? Listen.
Yeah. Alright, now creates 10 gallons of clean water into the cauldron of plenty. And
every person that looks at us funny, I look back at them funny.
Reasonable. And as
like they're the weird ones.
Mm-hmm. And as Denver basically gets his quarterstaff out begins to stir the pot, and after a minute, turns into that nice, hearty, red-hot stew. And, both Waylen and Imdra call for, bowls. And they, they're essentially produce bowls. And, they pour some out. I say, it's actually quite good, says Waylen. And, people come by, because they're hearing there's free stew, and, everybody gets some of this 10 gallons of water worth of stew. And you guys can have some stew too, if you want as well.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah. It's I don't know why someone keeps echoing for me, but essentially it tastes like a nice stew, no meat or anything in it, but you can kind of tell it was why the hag was putting stuff into it. Yeah. Waylen is informed by Denver that the fishermen all did die though, and they're a little bit upset about that, but it's kind of like, oh well, we have the rowboats, so we can inform the next of kin, I guess, to see who gets it. After a moment, Waylen and Imdra talk to themselves for a moment, and Denver looks to you all. Alright guys, I think I kind of got this sale going good. Just keep eating that stew, alright?
I'll take a little taste of this too.
Alright. It's good. Alright, I don't know why I keep echoing. Eventually the two of them come back to you all, and Waylen states, alright, how about this? You want the sigil? So badly. I think if you help our town's food situation, this should cover it, and did deal with the fishermen as well too. So, I can produce a certain amount of money and the sigil for you, and in exchange we keep the cauldron. And as he looks to you, Balthazar, we can probably start shipping more of the goods we have here to places like Caer-Dineval, if we have our food situation solved here.
That sounds good to me. As long as you're shipping stuff back up there.
Yeah. Denver informs them that basically they can do this with a pot like 3 times per day. So, like for, a breakfast, lunch, dinner situation, they can feed like a good chunk of people though. So, Waylen kind of is, alright, tomorrow I will... Let that go. I could... Let me call in some debts, and I will get you the money. We're gonna keep the pot for safekeeping, however, in Easthaven Town Hall. Denver kind of acquiesces, but but to show that everything's in good faith, you watch as Waylen takes out from his coats a nice looking stamp and some ink. But old Denver pulls out a sheet of paper with the Caer-Dineval sigil on it and with 9 other blank spots. And the Easthaven one gets stamped. Excellent, says Denver. Alright, in the morning then, we'll get the money for payment for this, and we should all be good. And yeah, so Waylen acquiesces. Some guards come over, take the cauldron, and take it into Easthaven Town Hall. As you watch, as they leave, Imdra walks up to you, Nayala and Balthazar. And as promised for getting the fishermen, for figuring out what happened to the fishermen, you are still entitled to either the magic scroll, as she holds up in one hand, or the magic bag.
What did we say? The bag?
Yeah, I feel like I'm leaning towards bag.
Yeah, because the scroll could just be a spell scroll.
Yeah, but bags are mysterious.
Alright,
What's in the bag?
congratulations, you have chosen the magic bag, as she tosses it over to you guys.
Bag.
Heck yeah.
I'll say, she gives it to you, Nayala.
Heck yeah.
I am angry.
I'm just gonna look in it, like
Okay, let me just see.
not even pull it out.
All right, looking in, you don't see anything. Denver, however, is kind of like, I still have one spell slot left. You want me to identify that for you?
That would be awesome.
All right, you will cast Identify at last first level spell slot. As I will post in Discord. This is what the bag is and does.
Bag.
Congratulations.
Bag of tricks.
Congratulations, you have chosen the Bag of Tricks as your reward.
Trick or treat.
With it, you can actually, if you pull something from the bag, you could actually create a creature from it, though. It'll be friendly towards you, act on your turns. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bag of tricks.
Oh, this is awesome.
And
I am so here for it.
oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it is the gray Bag of Tricks.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So,
A
Yeah.
dire wolf.
once per,
Yes.
so 3 times per
Puppy.
day, you can pull something from the bag. You would roll a d8, and yeah, you would summon one of these things, and it would last for about shit, these last until the next dawn. Damn, you guys did choose the right thing. As yeah, because Denver does check out the scroll that Imdra did have. It's like, oh, nice, a spell scroll of fireball. But Imdra,
Yeah, no, I like this better.
yeah, as Imdra hears, Imdra hears
Ooh,
fireball.
spell scroll.
Yeah, as Imdra hears that, it's like, I will just take that back. You never know when we might need a fireball. As she runs back into Easthaven Town Hall. Alright, so I'm going to assume for right now, Nayala has the Bag of Tricks, unless you're going to give it, let someone else hold it.
Nope.
Hmm.
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm very jealous.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to... I think the game does have the tokens for me to pull those out, if need be, but
Can I walk 20 feet away and then toss one of the fuzzy things at...
Alright,
My friend.
you walk 20 feet away, roll me a d8. We'll let you do this, we'll do this once. We don't want to drag things on too long. Alright,
Oh, hold on.
no,
It didn't roll.
oh, you just rolled 1, and then you just rolled
Yeah.
the word d8 next to it.
Yeah.
3. You pull out of the bag a badger.
There's
Yay.
a badger.
Yeah.
I love this.
I love this so much.
This is so we got ads now.
You guys do have ads, and it's...
I was really hoping it was gonna be like a giant badger or like a giant elk, something just huge coming
You know
out.
what?
So
I
3
can't...
times per day we get 3 friends.
Yes, you get 3 friends.
hold on, my thing is, like,
That's
can you have
very
all
good.
3 friends at the same time, or is it only, like, once per?
It doesn't say.
To limit the amount of shit that will be thrown at me, I'm gonna limit it to, like, once per, so...
Alright, that's fair.
And don't you sigh at me, this is what's even amazing is the book gave you this. The modules said, hey, this is
I
a
know,
thing you
like,
can have.
man, you could have given us the rust one, which is way worse.
The book,
You
it's,
get like a regular rat. Just a
We do
small
get
one.
a lion sometimes. That's
yeah, no,
kinda
you guys,
fair. That's pretty good.
yeah, that's some good shit. It's basically the location of where you are. Gray is more or less more winterlands, like dire wolf
Mhm.
and stuff. Rust seems to be like the savannah in a sense, and then tan is essentially the jungle. So yeah, keep that.
Just
Yeah, keep that on. Yeah. All right. So you guys head back to the inn to chill. Afterwards, I'll just leave this music
With the
on.
badger.
Yeah, with the badger, having fun with him. I will say, Sorrin, 2 things.
Yeah.
1, Ginter and Gall, you know, hope you had a good time out there, even though you were dealing with hags and water creatures, but, you know,
All in the purpose of getting stronger.
yeah. They do ask, Ginter pipes up. Before you do leave Easthaven, Sorrin, do come say goodbye.
Of course.
All right. And with that, they head back. They're gonna go get the rowboat to who would actually the family who it actually belongs to, and dock the boat and everything. Also, Sorrin, Denver walks up to you, really happy he's got that second sigil.
Yeah.
Let me go. He whispers into your. Let me go through my notes tonight, but I think I'll be able to find the information you were looking for tomorrow, or the information I told you about tomorrow.
Great.
All right.
I hope you can find the information.
All right, but I think I'm gonna enjoy take the night off, rest in my room, and just do some research and stuff.
Yeah, I imagine you're pretty tapped.
I kind of am. Magic missile does take it out of me sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys all go back to the inn. Some of you go get drinks. Some of you decide to rest.
I'll go take a drink.
Yeah. But eventually night comes and you all begin to rest. Hold on, let me just... As in the night out, you tell Hlin you're gonna go to Good Mead tomorrow, and she's a bit happy about that. As you lay down go to bed, take your long rest. Vars.
Yes.
As you're sleeping, about around 2-3 a.m. in the morning, which would qualify as a long rest for everybody, that stench comes back. Strong, crazy strong. So much that you kind of wake up and just throw up in your room. You have a gag sound. You begin
Do I wake up to this?
Yeah, you wake up as you see Vars kind of raving about this sound. The smell.
You mean the smell?
The smell. Yeah.
Magic wiped my head. The smell's so bad. I'm hearing voices.
Oh shit!
You
Are
actually
you drunk? Is this what?
I wish. Give me some ale. It'll help.
Vars.
I give him the rest of my cheap wine.
Yeah, you drink it, Vars, but it's not really easing up. In fact, you can tell the smell is moving. Seems to be going a certain direction.
Would my trance have been over?
Yeah, Correth and everybody has their long rest at this point. It's just that some people are awake and some are not.
Okay.
But Vars, you get a shiver down your spine as the smell is moving, and I'm assuming you would go outside to see where it's heading.
I've got to end this. This ends tonight. I've got to follow it.
All right.
While he's doing that, I am putting on my cold weather gear, and knocking on everybody's doors.
All right, Roxy.
Just hey, get outside.
Yeah.
Sick. Alright, I draw my sword immediately because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the inn is essentially kind of bolstered by Vars running about and talking about the smell as Balthazar is knocking on all of your doors.
I can't do this anymore. Where is it?
And you look as you run outside, raving, Vars, and you can tell that the smell is coming from Easthaven Town Hall.
Why would it be? I must find this.
As
Let's head that way.
Vars begins to run off towards the town hall, do the rest of you follow?
Yeah, I'm following him.
I'm trying to smell whatever he's smelling.
None of you can smell.
I've got my axe in one hand and my badger in the other, or the badger in the other. Because it's not done yet.
We have the badger done.
Yeah. Roxy, Nayala, do you both follow as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good badger. I really like the badger. The badger's real cool.
And as you all begin to follow Vars towards Easthaven Town Hall, that is where we're going to end it tonight.
Alright.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's some something's gonna happen next session, and I'm very much looking forward to that.
Boy, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I will let you know right now if I am like really behind on grad school apps in 2 weeks. I may just say, hey guys, we're gonna have to wait till the 3rd because I need to get this done. But hey, post December 1st, I'm like going to be free with a lot of the shit I have to worry about, so that's gonna be nice. But yeah, hope you all had fun. Yeah, the Cauldron Caves was a fun little thing that was put together by the module, and I certainly enjoyed it.
So what was the deal with the thing stuck in the wall?
So
Yeah.
The way things could have gone, you guys went to go up to the caves very quickly, though, like climbing up, though. You could have taken the ice path on the ground, and you could have even rolled survival check to notice that, there was like a track leading towards that's where like the fishermen went. You would have gotten to the waterfall, had to have climbed up it, and had anybody had failed, the water weird would have spawned, but it would have been in a location where it could easily grab and the idea is it constricts you and drowns you, though. So the fact that it couldn't reach anybody, and because if a water weird leaves the location of water where it spawned from, it dies. It was essentially kind of trapped after you guys just ran away from it.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
So because I got it on the way down instead of on the way up, and it was able to run away.
Yes, that's basically it. Because the idea would be you all would have been climbing up the waterfall, but if someone had failed, you would have fallen down, broken the ice, and released it, and it would have been around all of it. It would have basically launched into an auto combat. But given the fact that you fell down when you were already leaving the area, and you got that nat 20, I decided, you know what, he gets to jump on this thing, and yeah. But
hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, hags have this ability, just so you know now, Vivian.
Yeah.
It's this thing called...
I thought it.
Yeah. If you failed the saving throw on being frightened by her, she can literally spend an action to, like, knock you down to 0 HP, though. And you got a nat 1 on that wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that... Yeah.
Yeah.
How close do I have to be for it, may I ask?
You mean the range of it?
Yeah, what's the range of it?
Oh, it was 30 feet. The moment anybody got 30 feet to her, you were gonna get... Like, you have to deal with that effect.
There wasn't really anything I could do there. It was just like, hit her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually surprised. A lot of...
And Roxy wouldn't run away either, so...
Yeah, you all essentially passed the check except for Roxy, so...
Yeah.
If anything...
I killed it 3 times.
Yeah, which you guys got lucky... Yeah, so the other big thing, too, was the skeleton, which I will not say the actual stats of it, because you may end up facing one of those later. Yeah, after 2 rounds of combat, if you started fighting Mod first, it was going to show up and start fighting, and if you didn't take down Mod, this thing was going to keep wailing on you. And you got so lucky because if you didn't kill Mod that round, the skeleton would have shown up and then actually started hurting you guys really badly.
Yeah, I kind of figured that if we killed Mod, then the Will o' the Wisp would go away. So that's why I was focusing her so much. But
that was more separate, and yeah. Also, the Will o' the Wisp is only powerful because it has such a high AC. It's not it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah, it was more like going after this seems pointless if killing her would kill both.
Yeah.
Was my train of thought, but that didn't happen. But
yeah, you could have gone a different route where you could have run into the skeleton first, but you would have been able to get a lot of hits off on it for free before it started fighting back. But yeah. And if there's anything else I wanted to go over. Yeah, I thought you guys handled the caves pretty well. Even if you did fall off that bridge one too many times. Yeah, and then the Magic Cauldron 2 is just it's too good not to have, though, because it literally is just a thing that makes food for you.
Yeah,
Right.
Solves a lot of problems.
Yeah, and now Easthaven has access to it.
Yes.
Alright, so, I'm going to... Unless anyone else has something else they want to talk about, I'm going to probably raid a channel, and then I'm going to go eat dinner, and then probably follow more news stuff. I gotta see now, actually, did they finally called it for Biden? I feel like we're just waiting for that to happen at this point.
I've had it. It's not.
Yeah.
Damn it.
As far as I can tell, like I've been following Reuters.com.
Mhm.
They finally called Wisconsin for Biden,
Oh.
but they just hadn't called it, and like most other sources had.
Hmm.
But like, so his count has gone up by that source, but it's the same as it's ever been.
Yeah.
I mean, Wisconsin was called at least on the thing that I looked at a while ago.
Yeah.
So,
It's like Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Georgia we're waiting on at this point. And I feel like I have hopes at least Biden can get 3 of the 4 of those states, and maybe even all 4.
I mean, he only needs Nevada, right?
He only needs
Nevada.
You need Arizona and Nevada.
Yeah.
Well,
As
he
long
already
as
has.
the Arizona stays blue.
Yeah.
I'm actually
I keep thinking that Arizona's fully blue because everyone else is reporting it.
Yeah, I forgot they called early because they're dumb.
Well, it was funny though
Yep.
because everyone I've been seeing, from what I've been seeing people say, is that Biden should already have Nevada called for him, given that all the ballots are from Clark County, which is like the most blue area in Nevada. But the issue is because some people already called Arizona for him, if they give him Nevada, then he wins technically, and like that's gonna start. They don't. Nobody wants to be the person who starts.
The whole thing yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So apparently in Georgia, there's like Biden's only down like 2,000 votes, and there's like there's like one. Yeah, there's a county coming in soon that actually may be it that puts him over.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
like
God.
close. He's like close to flipping, and there's still 16,000 something votes left to get counted.
Yeah, I think he's got Georgia, and
That's amazing.
yeah, once Pennsylvania is called for Biden, I think either tonight or tomorrow we will finally just have this resolved.
I feel like we know what the result is.
Yeah, but like the longer it takes, the more Trump is just gonna start saying dumb shit, which he's already.
I mean, he's gonna flip shit no matter what. So
Yeah, he's gonna spend.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna spend his last 2 months like throwing out lawsuits, trying to get people to recount votes, and it's just like, and it might be he might do other harmful shit, but I feel like that's gonna be most of his next 2 months.
Gotcha.
yeah, it's gonna be 90% lawsuits, and then he's gonna try to pardon himself, and that's gonna be funny.
All right, but enough about politics. Thank you all guys for session. Hope you all have fun. I'll let you know what happens in the next 2 weeks. Gonna raid the channel now, so bye stream.
I stream.
All right.
Linda Jackson. Linda. I can't hear myself.
No problem.
Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Good night.
Good night.
Jackson. Linda Jackson. Linda Jackson. Linda Jackson. Linda Jackson.
I'd like to point out, like, I raid just in the stream. I don't know what they're doing, but it's hilarious.
Oh, she Linda Jackson.
Oh,
Did Justin get that picture? I think he did.
yeah, he did. That looks like a child.
All right,
Yeah,
now I'm gonna go, but later.
Oh, shit. Alright,
Later.
bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, she big stompy me. I'm dead.
Oh no! Oh no! Linda Jackson. Linda Jackson. Oh no. I got a picture of you posing with Dave's body. Oh no. I punched my mic.